Joe Biden campaign asks the media to stop covering the polls in such dishonest fashion. Over the past week, the media unanimously ignored a pair of polls showing Joe Biden ahead of Donald Trump by a comfortable margin, while unanimously hyping a single poll showing Trump supposedly ahead of Biden. It was a reminder that while the polls have their problems to begin with, the real problem is that the media is always lying to you about what the polls even say. Now it turns out the Joe Biden 2024 campaign has had just about enough of the media's constant dishonest coverage of what the polls are saying. The Biden campaign has sent out a letter, reminding the media that Biden has been ahead of Trump or tied with him in several polls over the past month, and calling out the media for choosing to only cover the occasional polls that show Trump supposedly ahead. In other words, the Biden campaign is now calling out the media for exactly what Palmer Report has spent years calling the media out for: lying about what the polls are even saying. Regardless of what anyone thinks of the validity or accuracy of polling to begin with, the polls aren't the problem here. The media is the problem, because the media is lying to you about what the polls are even saying. If the weather forecasting model predicted a 20% chance of rain, but the weatherman then went on the air and falsely claimed that the model was predicting an 80% chance of rain, you'd say that the lying weatherman was the real problem. You'd feel that way regardless of whether the forecasting model was accurate to begin with. The media is doing the exact same thing when it looks at several new polls. Most of them saying that one candidate is ahead, but only goes on the air with the occasional poll that shows the other candidate ahead. That's a lie of omission, which is a lie. When we only focus on the problems with the polls themselves, we give the media a free pass for lying to us about what the polls even say. It's good to see that the Biden campaign is aggressively tackling this matter head on.